After hours of talks within Israel's war cabinet, a breakthrough. A deal brokered by Qatari mediators will see 50 of the more than 200 Israeli hostages taken by Hamas militants on October 7 released after 6 weeks of fighting. That group, made up of women and children, is set to be freed over 4 days. It'll coincide with a pause in the fighting in Gaza, and Israel says that for every additional 10 captives released, another day of ceasefire will follow. Hamas, the militant group that controls Gaza, says the exchange means freedom for 150 Palestinian prisoners, also women and children, being held in Israel. But before that meeting, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said the war to eliminate Hamas will continue.
כאילו אחרי ההפוגה להשבת חטופינו, אנחנו נפסיק את המלחמה. אז אני מבקש להבהיר, אנחנו במלחמה, ונמשיך במלחמה. נמשיך במלחמה עד שנשיג את כל היעדים שלנו.
Despite that, the deal is a chance for much-needed reprieve in Gaza. The pact will allow the entry of hundreds of aid deliveries for the population facing a humanitarian crisis, having weathered intense bombardment and a blockade from Israel. Analysts say it won't fix the crisis there, but it will help.
It's absolutely not enough. The Gaza Strip is home to more than 2.3 million Palestinians. These have been cut off from all sorts of necessary items, from fuel to water to obviously electricity, humanitarian equipment and material, as well as food items. So it's not enough. However, it is better than the current situation, and it will provide a much-needed relief.
The death toll in the embattled enclave has surpassed 14,000 people, according to its health ministry, and more than 1.5 million people are displaced. Medical assistance will be given to those in need, including to the other Israeli hostages being held. But relatives of those not included in this first stage are calling for the release of everyone.
It's difficult to know that he's not the first in line, but we do understand it. But we are not going to give up, and we are going to stand here and talk to everyone and do all we can do until he comes back home.
The people of Israel have 24 hours to appeal against the deal in the Supreme Court before the timing of the swap is announced, and for the people of Gaza, a day until a potential respite in the fighting. Kris and Rosie Grenenger for TaiwanPlus.